Hey, my name is Stix and welcome back to your weekly Gacha recap, a video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registrations, test phases, new releases, juicy drama, everything that happened in the Gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, consider joining our Stix subreddit. This is where we keep you guys up to date with everything going on. I react to everything posted here several times per week. Additionally, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, leave a comment, like the video. You know what you gotta do. Now we got a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Honkai Star Rail new 5-star character Danheng Persimancer Terre, however you pronounce that, will be given away for free in the upcoming patch 3.6. This is fantastic. I love when Gacha games give away free characters because it means less characters for me to have to pull for, less characters for you to have to pull for, and it's just a way of rewarding players for their continued support. Wuthering Waves just revealed their, actually, I don't know how to pronounce this character's name. I'm not entirely sure of who this is. I played patch 2.6. She doesn't ring a bell, but apparently she's a brand new resonator that is releasing soon. I'm not sure how they're going to integrate her into the story. She doesn't look familiar at all. Like looking at, yeah, not at all. But apparently the next part of the story is going to focus on her. I'm not sure how or why that would be the case since we kind of finished up patch 2.6 with Augusta. But I mean, you know what? That's perfectly fine. I'm more than happy to accommodate new characters. While this was her Resonator combat showcase, I'm assuming at some point very soon, either today as a recording or tomorrow as of posting this video, they are going to have Yuno's like full-on trailer released. I'll probably do a react to both at the exact same time and post them at the same time. It's faster that way. Punishing Grey Raven just debuted their animated short Firefly's Pilgrimage. They decided to release an animation ahead of the new update to further expand on the character Bianca's backstory. Bianca is actually one of my favorite characters in the entire game. And if you play PGR, you know why that is. If you don't play it, I urge you to go ahead and Google her, and it should be very evident why that is afterwards. Embers is a brand new action RPG gacha holding a public beta test on October 15th. If you haven't already, there's an official Bilibili source right here. If you haven't already, go ahead, pre-register, get ready. Because I mean, dude, it's a brand new video game to play. Tower of Fantasy held their patch 2.4 preview live stream. They showcase the 1.0 overhaul. I have a dedicated video coming on this probably the next day or two over on my MMO Byte channel though, so go ahead and take a look at that. I actually think the 1.0 overhaul is pretty cool. I think they should have kept the original aesthetic of the 1.0 area, but outside of that, it is really genuinely very cool. The producer of Snowbreak confirms not only English voiceovers are returning, but also Korean voiceovers and localization will be added in the coming patch. I can't react to this because I am in theory being sponsored for their next patch, and if I want to react genuinely to everything going on, I can't look at anything. But if you're interested in Snowbreak, this is a big major update coming. Star Savior, the devs specifically released a kind of like a recap where they went over the most recent closed beta test. If you're interested in learning more about the game, how many people participated, holy dude, there are only 2% female, 98% male. well, we know that if this game starts to fail, they're definitely going to go the Gunnar route because only 2% of people that are playing the game are going to be female. Arknights Act 3 drops on Tuesday. It is Saturday as of recording. This is going to be big. Like, dude, the Kalstet, the hair, oh my god. I'm so unbelievably excited for this. I love every single Arknights content drop, so more content makes for a happier Stix. Anchor Panic is out globally. I actually streamed this earlier today. Honestly, it's okay. It's an okay game. It's not great. I wouldn't even say it's a good game. It's an okay game. I'll have kind of like an early impressions video coming for this very soon. if you're interested in perhaps trying it out, then I'd urge you to wait like a day or two for me to get that out. But overall, it's a very average game. But in a genre that is filled with really high quality, great games, why would you settle for anything that isn't great, right? Viridity Dreamland is holding their very first beta test. I remember covering this a little while ago. I'm very shocked that it's made it as far as it has, and I'm also very curious to see how the test phase ultimately ends up. And maybe I'll get in and I'll be able to play it. I don't know. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. One game I got into was the Chasing Kaleidorider Navi test. Unfortunately, there was a finite amount of spaces open. So there were a ton of people that got accepted, but you had to log in. And when you logged in, you took a place. There were, I think, like 5,000 total placements available, and tens of thousands of keys were sent out. So whoever were the first 5,000 to log in were the only 5,000 people that got to play it. Unfortunately, I was flying back from Florida, so I didn't get to. I didn't even know that was a thing, but they gave me access to the game. They told me I could log in, redeem everything, and I did. And it turns out I missed my opportunity. So I sent the devs a message, the community manager a message, and I was like, hey, can you do something about this? Because y'all wanted me to cover this. If y'all want me to continue to cover it, then I kind of need help because I can't get in. So maybe I'll be able to stream this or at least do a dedicated video on it. I'm not entirely sure yet. Arknights Endfield is confirmed to be releasing in early 2026. There was an official press release sent out to all the major press release websites where they went on to officially confirm PS5, mobile, and PC early 2026, which is probably, I mean, let's be real, launching after Christmas in December is great because we're going to be able to actually recoup a little bit of our losses after the Christmas holiday. A lot of us will have some spending money, maybe from Christmas presents, etc., where we'll actually be able to burn on Enfield. Ananta is officially going to Tokyo Game Show 2025, along with so many other games. They have official artwork for this, and the main character kind of looks like a lot like Rover, and I think that this is the best version of him so far. Taffy had an upgrade, all the characters had an upgrade. I have some big Ananta news coming in the next day or two. I'm gonna have a dedicated video where I discuss this, and I urge you to be on the lookout for that because no other creator, no one has discussed this yet. But since this information has become available, I think I'm allowed to. There is a brand new gacha game from Com2uS titled Star Sailors. They're holding a closed beta test on September 22nd. That's a little over a week from now. Apparently the game is being accused of using AI though, so that's never good, but Com2uS is kind of a trashy studio anyway, so I mean, it's kind of par for the course here. Guilongchao is going to be ending service on December 2. Dude, I can't believe we didn't even get this game, man. Like, for real, this was such a cool looking game. I wanted this to be a success so badly because the characters looked so cool. They had such a unique aesthetic, had a really cool gameplay style. Like, oh God, it's so sad to see this shutting down December 10th, 2025, when we never even got it. Huge disappointment, man. Absolutely gutted with this announcement. Duet Night Abyss is finally releasing, or finally has a release date confirmed on the Apple Store, set for October 28th. Now, I can't confirm anything that hasn't already been confirmed, but sponsored content will no doubt be coming, so if you're at all interested, I'd urge you to keep an eye out for my sponsored Duet Night Abyss content. And finally, Etheria Restart puts obvious AI images as character designs in-game. I mean, you can just look at this image right here. If you take a brief moment to look at her hand here, you'll see she has a pinky, a ring finger, what is either her index finger or her middle finger, and then a thumb. She's lacking a finger somewhere in there. And these are legit characters that y'all are paying for. It's it's absurd. And that is everything that happened in the gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me. If I missed anything, then you'll probably find whatever I didn't cover over on the channel in a dedicated form. Now, you're up to date. You're welcome. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.